Police are still actively investigating a deadly shooting on Binford Drive just days after a separate deadly shooting in the same neighborhood. WAFO 48's Callie spent the day in that neighborhood and spoke to residents who say they're tired of the violence.
One resident says her children are traumatized, and housing officials say that residents are frustrated and that children should be able to play outside without living in fear. Police officials say this morning's shooting happened very early, around 4:30 a.m., just outside of the apartment complex between Binford Drive and Seminole Drive. It's the second deadly shooting outside this complex since Sunday. This morning, 2 people were found with gunshot wounds, and one of them died from his injuries. Police have not released his name or the condition of the other victim. Housing officials say residents are tired of the violence. Huntsville Police Sergeant Chris Jackson says HPD has increased patrols in the area since the first shooting earlier this week.
So we have patrol frequent requests. You have first, second, and third shift. Third shift also is in here. They've been on foot multiple times since the first shooting and prior to it. It's just one of those things where we can't be everywhere at once. They're in foot, they're doing what they can to try to keep it down. Violence is just one of those things where it's very sporadic.
Antonio McGinnis is the executive director from the Huntsville Housing Authority, which oversees these apartments. He told me that the residents who live here are good people and changes are coming.
What we're going to do is increase our police presence. We're probably looking at instituting a curfew, and we're going to have random checks for those who don't live out in this neighborhood, because I really feel like the residents who live out here deserve to live out here peacefully without all this shooting taking place.
Officers blocked off parts of the neighborhood for hours this morning, keeping news crews far away from the scene until this afternoon. We're told that a person of interest surrendered after SWAT surrounded a home near here and successfully convinced the person to surrender. Sergeant Jackson says that both of these shootings are still under investigation. Reporting in Huntsville, Callie, 48 News, on your side.